gain on the laps. It's 2.5 laps effectively. The finish of this particular stage is out of Park Bench. Left top of the circuit is Peter Smith and Sean Cunniff. So it's very tempting, as John's been putting an L in the word Cunniff, but it's not got an L in it. And Sean, one of the multiple ways of spelling Sean, he's S-I-O-N. And coming down the hill up to the mountain, and then so going Subarus comes through. We've lost quite a lot of early entries. If you look at your entry list, you'll see there's quite a lot of gaps. The 10 there, which is Sean Bailey. There's another Sean, that's S-E-A-N. How he pronounces it, how he spells his Sean.
Well, my unofficial clock is telling me about 0.3 of a second advance.
Bit of power in that, just puts the power down, tweaks the back end, handling beautifully that Escort. Again, you can hear sequential box. Second lap.
Well, put the clock on again down here just to see where we are. It was 0.3 advantage to the number 2 car of Western Simpsons.
Actually, I suspect that that's got more power than Guy's. Mike Taylor, but the third quickest time up this morning.
Here is Guy Smith.
Martin Haggart. He's got that, the timing on that is quite strange. He's got to get a bang.
Well, I make it 31.6 this time.
Okay.
So.
Oh, that's interesting. That's driver's door open, have the presence of mind to shut it.
I wonder why that came open, because that's his second lap, isn't it?
No, Colin, that's his first lap.
That's his first lap,
yeah,
is it? Okay.
Just a weird, but fortunately it was more than a door width of the Gabions.
Slammed it shut very quickly.
Because it's a wetter. On the side of it. Look at garage. They put a straw or a rectangle box that was smacked the other way around, but it's very well protected now. Car 10 back in. 10 well up the running order in terms of where we're on the stage, but Mike Bayliss is back out in 7th. Didn't show, Peter Stevenson didn't show. We know that Wes Simpson has dropped well back. Wes Simpson, I suspect, might third time behind the silver. So it'll be interesting, John, to see that go up the hill. I was just gaining a little bit on the silver. It's not that much. It's two turbines. A lot of the 2.5 litre engines are getting 300 plus horsepower.
They put that rectus out there.
There is. Where Simpson is continuing to go. That sounded very flat though, that Proton.
This guy's me.
Yeah, it's got Mike Taylor behind him. Mike Taylor. So Mike Taylor's very well worked, something slightly higher spec than his partners. Wing one.
So they put our rectus over there, Peter, but we're not going to go that direction.
No, that's right. That's Mike Taylor. Sorry, Mike English. Mike Taylor in the turquoise car seaters solutions. Another one of the tech partners for the championship. Colin Gemmell managed to hold his door shut this time. Colin Gemmell with Derek Weir. Colin Gemmell's a fair way from home. His dad looks after the Cames circuit near Gemmell. Looks after the Cames sprint circuit. Oh, there's Peter Smith getting stuck behind Nick Stamper. And Nick Stamper's pushing him off the road. There's a front corner come off. Yeah, that was very close. Did not see Peter Smith and moved over to the left, but also did Peter, so that was very close to it. And those are the tails. So it's a cone that one takes with Stamper.
Now they did move the tyres as well.
Inadvertently getting out of the way. Yeah, at the exit, yes. Yes, he's decapitated the cone. The base is still there, but the cone, the red flag has been half of the track. John Bailey going through. Compact next up. The spinal track car of 18, which is the Mike Bailey and Sam Bailey.
Cadwell escort through again as well. No time for this yet.
No, we'll need a bit, it takes a few months. Yeah, there's one or two people that, like Nick Whale is in 8th place in that glorious M3, Tom Blackwood in the yellow escort, and then the quicker of the two Caymans with Jurka and Antti, which we'll see very shortly as well at the top 10. Good time to Mike Taylor. Finished this time at the top of the hill. Those splits. Followed in by the very distinctive. I think it's a unique colour, not quite works colour, that turquoise combination, very distinctive. Mike English, who's having a better run. A few problems at Alton Park a fortnight ago for the first round. Colin Gemmell, 3rd time through. Quite a lot of lean on that escort, maybe a bit soft. The hill through Charlie's up to the sunshine as they come round the top there.
I think you could hear a little bit of tyre squeal as well there.
Maybe, yes.
The window opens, just grabbing every little
There's a bit of a queue here. That's Nick Stamper has now got another Subaru sitting right in his boot, the slightly later model. Nick Stamper, who's a long way from home, has got a Welsh co-driver with him. So that's interesting, those two fairly evenly matched going up the hill. Nick Stamper's on the brakes a bit more. A little bit switching, we've got escort racing now. Here's Mr. Blackwood with the distinctive yellow and black one. Tom, who's in 9th place, his son was out playing yesterday with the juniors. Juniors did the same stages. Yesterday there were 25 starts and 22 finished, so they got all theirs over in the afternoon. Exactly the same format. A couple of junior drivers are actually out co-driving. Here's the those are the two Caymans, one in the boat last year by duo. This has got a sequential box in it, so it's a little bit tweaked and more highly developed than Martin Fox's virtually standard car with the cage in it. Sounding absolutely glorious there. The Cayman, standard Cayman, got a fair bit of power, of course. One or two of those out in Ford GT racing down the hill. Tight like the pit. Ramby, Ramby on the bus, Dukery Motor Club. Dukery's run around Donington in March.
Ramby, agricultural merchants, I think.
Very much so, yes. It's interesting looking. Here's this, well, I was going to say resurrected. It's got the new tyre on the front there. It's got a brand new tyre on the front offside corner. That car's been rebuilt since our last time I saw it. We normally see him now, well, we have been seeing out in escort, and his normal co-driver is Gavin Heseltine, who's actually part of the organising team here for North Humberside Motor Club. Should we get times in now? Nick Stamper's 3rd time through. The only one surviving now for Nick Whale, who Peter Shearer said hasn't actually been here for many years since Tour Britannia, which is the combination of bit of stage rallying and racing as well. That's starting to sound a little bit noisy. Tom Blackwood up the hill. Driver. Happy Stewart still with the duck on the front, which is there's a little bit of Facebook footage, I think, from the water splash at Alton Park, which Darren Span was putting together. They put a few ducks in the water splash, and Kathy said, "Oh, I'm not going to drive it when there's ducks in it," so they put a duck on the front of the car. Okay, here's Chiro back round again. Unfortunately, the other one is tight. Here's the Tigra, the Tigra. Whereas if you perhaps go to any hot rod stuff, lots of Tigra are still out. Back into full floor now. I'm hunting for results at the moment. Yeah. Just around me. Mark 227 there, which is Mick Jowers and Ben Jowers. Southern Chief of Bournemouth. Back again with the cadet, 24. Who's always wondered when he's gone down pedal time. Standing down to very broad Yorkshire, and Arnold's definitely very Scottish. Not sure what dialect the notes are delivered in. I think Wales Glory's beaver. Lookalike at auctions. Side exhaust, as it would have been, it works. Whether that one actually came out a pro drive, I'm not sure. Gordon Winning looking after Tom Blackwood, laying rubber as it comes out. There's car 31, the BMW that might have slotted itself to a gap which must have been like an BMW the other way around. And that's the transport one. All of those the April version of this event. Final round of the same championship. Here's the other chain with Martin Fox with Nice. Motorsport, which is Martin's sort of amateur business. The bit of sponsor on the side there goes back to the sponsor just grabbing the text machine. Martin Fox.
Yeah, we don't appear to have any results coming through at the moment.
Well,
so
we had a glitch yesterday, so it's possible
a glitch. Well, we've got a few messages, so let me just have a read through and I'll come back to you.
Okay. Yesterday we lost the communication between the clocks and the computer, so that's not working. We may have to wait for some paperwork, unfortunately. Stuart Roundby through for his third time. Again, lays a bit of rubber coming out the pit lane. Don't forget, you can text us Cadwell 84555. John's got some messages looking up. Do a bit of editorial, but I'll read it straight off the screen. You never know what's going to come out of it. So if you are going to send us a text message on Cadwell 845, do put a name down as well. Mandel chasing Mark 2 escorts. Oh, yes.
Well, they're all fairly happy customers here this afternoon.
Oh, that's good.
What they're all about.
Well, Paul will be happy
we've
with
already seen crispy bacon. It says crispy bacon. You know, I'm not sure about this one, but they came on earlier on this morning, if you remember. But they're saying with the sun out at Charlie's, it's a great view.
Yeah, well, they'll be on the bank. There's a good crowd in the grandstand there at Charlie's.
Another one comes in, says, can I say a big thanks to my mum and dad for bringing me here. I really love it, Lucy. So well done, Lucy.
Okay.
Glad you're here at Cadwell Park this afternoon, and well done to mum and dad for bringing you. What a great winter's afternoon. Loving the rally at Cadwell Park. Love PDC Racing.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Just Lucy, don't forget you've got the namesake sitting in with Apple in Lucy happily in the zero car. Nor Lucy though.
Owen, but
Well, could be anything.
driving.
I would suspect driving test. Okay, so we've got nice interesting collection of cars here. We've got Fox, Lauren Hewitt, there's Kevin Stewart chasing him, and then the venerable Fiesta with a little bit of dent in the driver's door. Now, you're not supposed to put dents in driver's doors, it's the co-driver's door. That's as a result of throwing it sideways into the tyres this morning, coming the other way around. The Tigra with man Mick Robinson, who fairly certain that man Mick Robinson may well be a racing man as well, but Chris Platt, the pilot in that Vauxhall Tigra, didn't finish Alton Park. I'm not sure why, but I've got DNF against my notes here.
Messages to talk about, and unfortunately still no.
Oh, well, maybe we've just got this little problem. We can get so reliant on it. 4 cars together, led by the Z3, then got the BMW, then an Escort, and then Mazda.
On the M25 on a Friday night?
Very much so, yes. Interesting to see how that pans out up the hill. The bigger BMW, not the Z3, but the saloon powers past the Z3. Behind, and then we've got the left-hand drive MG. You think, well, why is that left-hand drive MG? One or two of the challenge the MGs. There were a lot of them were left-hand drive. Friend of Heavens, which had the Works one, was a left-hand drive car. It is 31, which. And the venerable Evo, which I think is an Evo 3, which must be almost ready for a historic rally.
Another message just comes through. Is this going to give a message to Chin? Maybe.
Not Chin. It will be Martin Chinnery if it is Chin. That's the only Chin I know. Seven Oaks Motor Club.
Well, he's feeling a little bit upset because he redesigned his C2 at
if that's, do let us know if that's the Chin we know of.
He may not want to admit it, but his mates are obviously telling us about it.
But I'm not sure about that. So we got Mr. Burton in his Maple Garage car being chased by the other birds. I don't think they are related. But certainly a dent in the driver's door on the Fiesta. Have a little bit of a glitch on the some of the timing yesterday, and unfortunately we did lose a stage.
No,
but,
I thought that was a slower car coming in, the 94 car, but it's not.
It's not. We've got the it's the Puma which has moved up quite a bit, and here's the Phillips skip. Stay away from home. Powers past Charlie's. Up the hill. Still a bit of dampness on that where the sun hasn't got to, and the sun will never get to now. Mazda and Mitsubishi, so slight difference. It's got a BMW on the paperwork side of it. Z3. Interesting choice of ride car, a Z3. Now we've got Z3s and Z4s going back out for a racing class, and I know there is somebody looking at the BMW. We've got half of here and we've got that car is
stopped.
yeah, well what he's done is whacked the barrier here. That is going to go. The stage is not actually blocked. They're going to have a problem. They may have
very slow speed impact.
Yeah, I think what they may well do is the marshals here, I think they may call for a stage stop, because they're going to have to get a tow out of that.
So a little driver
There's only the body.
perfectly okay.
This is crumbled Ethel.
Presumably going to try and steer the car out of the way.
Well, it isn't actually blocking the track, it's making it very slow. He's right on the exit of
We've got a fair traffic jam coming in at the moment.
Just one or two of these people say, oh, we're getting stopped, but they're not actually being stopped. The stage is not blocked.
And the car goes through, 37 and 49 go through.
Marshal's going to struggle here. I think what they're trying to do is pull the bodywork off.
Yeah, they're trying to move the bodywork off the front wheel of the car so they can move it.
My guess is that what they will probably do, it's very close to the radio control here.
Bit of pointing that they're going to try and get into the, but they're going to need a bit of track time for that.
I think the logical thing to do is to hold the stage and get some time to get a toe on it to move it out the way.
Car goes through.
Cars aren't losing that much. They're going to try and drag the car across.
Second over the whole thing.
That's a good move. Well done, boys. That's
at least that's got the car out of the way.
Out of the way.
We're
back in business again now. Okay, no need to flag and move down now. It's completely clear, guys. Stage is completely clear now. Back again. That's a good effort.
Cadwell goes through. And the BMW.
That's the BMW's third time. So good effort there. Yeah, he smacked the corner here. Unfortunately, he's actually caught. He's coming a bit. Didn't actually see the impact, but he's caught the front.
I just sort of heard it, but it was almost a very slow run in there, and unfortunately, it's just folded the bodywork in. I don't think there's any.
Well, it might just dislodge something under the bottom.
Yeah.
They're looking at something.
It didn't look like it was sort of great damage. You could just push that metal back onto the tire.
That shell is the exact shell. That's my understanding. It's good. There's nothing car with the Subaru point of light. Scoop car to split. Some of the bonnets on there, so they're obviously a bit concerned about trying to treat it lodged inside.
Yeah, there's a little bit of Armco down there where the wall comes along.
Anyway, we're back to business now. Marshall's did a great job to move
Very
that out
busy
the way.
out here at the moment.
Yeah, we were talking about M25, we've got it again here.
Yeah, and that 49 car, that looks like a little bit of a rearrangement on the front as well.
He's tapped the front corner of that.
Looks like the bonnet was a little bit out of the way.
Well, the bonnet's got back down again. I think they're going to get the car going. What they're doing is Cadwell is walking back in again, he'll get belted up again. Marshall will make sure that it's belted up. Bump started. Stage, maximum time is the stage at 30 miles an hour, so if he gets that going, if the marshals can bump it, it's going for its own steam. It seems to have full locks and in left lock. Then it's just crumpled the front corner, so a bit of crowbar work. No, they're not entirely happy. He's got it facing the right way now.
That was just to check to make sure the belts were on the codes line up.
Pull the bodywork off the wheel. So
it looks okay actually, it looks like it's steering reasonably well.
Yeah, that's okay. So that car will pop out again, I think we'll maybe see a bit of masking tape. Certainly a bit of crowbar work on that. But great job for the marshals down here. I think fairly fortunate they're out of earshot from us, John, but they're doing a wonderful job down here, an awful lot of them. So pull the bodywork off, pull the car out the way, and we just lost a bit of time for one or two cars, but nobody actually had to physically stop. Carter sitting on the tail still of the Subaru, getting slightly frustrated. Less power than the Subaru, but a little handle better. Larry almost seems to get 47 now. This is most of Georgina Smith. It's actually Morton. Signed up to the Championship. Unfortunately, the Championship does not go to Croft. Christmas stages 16th of December, Jack Croft stages end of February. Yeah, just having a look under this Puma, this very well Not sure. No, the splitter looks okay. Still no times, I'm afraid. You always have a little glitch somewhere.
Yeah, there's still nothing coming through at the moment. I've played around, looked at various parts of the site, because there's 1 or 2 different areas you can pick up the stuff, but can't find it anywhere at the moment. Got another message coming in, Luke Beaumont, happy 12th birthday. Well done, Luke. He's coming into Cadwell today for his little birthday treat with his brother Ethan. So I guess that's from Mum and Dad. So happy birthday, hope you're enjoying it, Luke.
Well, we've got to go on the Scale Electric. Don't forget, we've got a free Scale Electric track up in the clubhouse. There's painting, food of course available. Not quite afternoon teas, but different menus about 3 o'clock. A good spot also.
Look at the queue.
All together here. Massive fleet. Then BMW. Then we got the
redesigned Escort.
Yes, the Golf Livery Escort is still going, which is great. So that was his first lap through. It's got it slightly wrong. It's bone dry. It's a little bit tarmac here in the end of the pit lane, John. So
I think that's slowly kicking up. I don't remember seeing that. But maybe it was full of water or something.
But it just turned a bit late. Back out in that straight, okay, so it's calmed down a bit now. Single cars coming down. In fact, 3 cars but 1 way apart. But they actually managed to do a good job. The co-driver was out quickly to help as well, with gloves on it, with vest as well. They're all on with
Okay, 7 cars coming in, that was top of the damage sporting, so that's still
going. Had some damage right at the top there, coming out of Hall Bend the other way around.
I think that was the car as well that went off earlier, because it's got the front corner missing as well. Do you remember dropping the bits through here? Yeah. So it may have been off twice, that car.
Yes.
0 points.
That's right, those little bits. No time is coming through, so they've flapping around with the control just to try and
no problem, they will have it all manually on the sheets, I'm sure on the cards, but
they're going to wait for the cars to come in. But the problem they had yesterday was that it lost a few times, and rather than wait, these clocks are clever, they store the time, so you can actually get the clock back and interrogate it with the the electric has dropped to stage 6. That's somewhat ironically the same format we've got now.
Well,
you can get a bit of tank tape on the corner of 55 there.
My little bit of unofficial timing, I reckon that may have lost a couple of seconds, I think that's at this stage.
Yeah,
so,
well, we'll
could still be leading, but by the merest of margins.
Is that the white, or nearly all white Porsche Racing of Steve Dolman with young Toby Marshall? The dad's around somewhere. Still with the R8 somewhere in Darren. Yeah, there's no sign of anything at all for so we've got 79 running after stage 4. Way on his way up the hill. Co-drivers, the little
micro goes through and a ripper.
Yeah, they were out at Hilton Park. It's Middlesex County Automobile Club, one of the 2 clubs that run the stadium. front corner missing. So we have to apologise, we cannot give you any results because there's nothing coming in the computer, so it will come through in the fullness of time, but we're going to see what happens. We may well get stage 6 times going before we actually get stage 5. So bear with us, so don't ask us what the score is, we don't know.
Right, I can tell you that Brian Green wants us to give a shout. His 2 little grandsons here with us today, so there you go, Brian.
I guess the names of the grandsons?
We didn't, it just his 2 grandsons,
oh, well,
unfortunately.
Yeah, well.
And
Grandad Brian.
can I have a hello to Monkey, please? Whoever Monkey may be.
Well, hello, Monkey.
Right. He'll be the one up in the tree spectating.
Yes. Yes. Not too many coconuts here at Cadwell.
Occasionally, but
well, it's not. So over something and Escort, so almost got Rally Heritage there as well. And then followed by a newer small Fiesta, which is 93, which is the extra one on the entry list. Very much a late runner.
Which one is it you were looking for? Sorry, Bob.
In 93, Richard Wells and Calvin Holsworth. Staffordshire and Nottingham, respect for those two.
It's all about balance.
Well, that's true. That is true. Well, actually, the trials are sorry. The little Fiesta, the R2T, which is the little thing which is a 1 litre turbo 3-cylinder. Yeah, that's an interesting point that actually, that quite a lot of folks that have come through very well on rallying, it's balance, looking at surfaces. There's 1 or 2 prime examples. We've only got to turn things like the McRae family trials, down through the lads. Got kind of downhill bike.
Colin was very quick on the tarmac on a bike as well.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was also quick in the cars as well. But we've had 1 or 2 in some of the newer generation. We've had a couple of people that have gone up to British Championship mountain bike champions, downhill mountain bike. Well, going to be completely nuts to do that sort of thing.
I was watching the World Championships in the week on the TV, obviously filling in from the summer, and phenomenal.
Oh, yeah,
it was like
they're going to be slightly mad. There's the Rally Line car, which was the last car. It was the last car on the road earlier in 92, which is the Thomas Barlow and Andrew Lodge.
traffic jam again in the latter stages. The 71 car, the Escort leads through the
5 in a row here.
Yeah.
So Mark II, Nova, Sunbeam, and then another Sunbeam as well. So you don't see too many Sunbeams out. Yeah, the Frog and something or other. We were talking about
how many we got today? 3 or 4?
Yeah,
3 or 4.
There's 4, I think. Well, there's more because the 2 Lotus Bits ones, which are only here. The shell that's Sunbeam. Yeah, I'm trying to read that light lettering on the side of that car. It's the Frog and something or other.
We'll have a look at it. We might be able to see it now.
Down here, been doing it 75 and 68. There is Lombard RAC stickers on the side of it. I'm not sure whether that car has got any history. That's William Routledge and Alexander Routledge, another family outing.
Yeah, and the other member of the family is Jake.
That's the whole family then. So you can track that one down in terms of the entries. That's one of the things they put down the entry list is sort of next of kin, so you can usually work it out if it's next of kin is mother or dad or brother or sister. Is the Lupo?
Next of kin is in the car in front.
That's right. MG. This is the right-hand drive one. I think when the MG ZRs and XRs and whatever, that was quite an interesting little family of cars. That's when MG started to become not quite MG when it went to China, isn't it? That's when MG actually went to Le Mans. Okay, so back to the only surviving, the sole surviving Civic. John Carroll's car has succumbed. I'm sure there'll be much activity trying to re-establish the communication. This is actually, John, he's sort of back to what we would have had before the technology sort of improved.
We've got a bit of an overtake trying to go on, but it's not quite it's true.
Mike Rust is just holding up the escort a little bit.
Here's your car with the right hand side.
Here we go, the Frog and
Frog and Nightgown, that sounds like a pub to me.
interesting, I'm not sure. Yeah. Frog and Nightgown, okay, well I'm sure
There can't be many pubs.
it means something.
Frog and Nightgown.
No, it can't be. I'm sure. To Google Frog and
I'm just going to do this.
He's doing that. No.
Well, I got no results.
The 1 litre one, back to Lupo's. The road going Fiesta 1 litre turbo, they just sound glorious.
And they come from Horsham, I think we decided they did.
Yeah.
There is a Frog and Nightgown pub in Horsham.
Sure they are. Interesting how that one gets its name.
Wimbledon Road, Horsham.
Alright,
Looks alright.
Anyway,
Looks quite a nice little pub.
Anyway.
Well, we're down that way, we better pop in.
Anyway, Horsham. There's got to be an interesting
Afternoon teas, man.
interesting history as well. Right now. Very fine. So that's the other K, the standard one. Here's the gunmetal Chevette, which is steady through the chicane here, then boots it as we go out.
I think I may have the answer. Get towards your Frog and Nightgown as well, because officially it is in Faygate, which is where they actually put their entry. Okay. And it's the Frog and Nightgown and the Toad Hall tea room. So,
right, well, Toad Hall, you see, so that's what it's about. So that's where the frog connection comes from. Although people say, well, the frog is the toad, or toad is the frog. Frog and Nightgown is the toad. So you come to Cadwell and not around these pubs all over West Horsham. Yes, we are stumped a bit with no results, I'm afraid. We can do doubt about that. We'll have to wait until paperwork comes in, which might be a while. Here's the other Simpson livery car, the Audi car 88. There's in it, car 88. I expect that the next of kin for Junior Simpson was his dad, and he's up the field somewhere. Old days, John, when we had to wait for paperwork to come in. This modern technology with this almost, not quite transponder time, but as close to as we can get, you get stumped when you don't have the instant results. 88, just looking at that, Luke Simpson, what's he put down for next of kin? In fact, they obviously haven't decided which car to bring. It's a little Audi. The entry doesn't have anything against the car at all. The power's interest is golf, other hobby. That's Alex Flodman, Joshua, that's the other Routledge.
Guess who the landlord is? At the Frog and Nightgown.
Couldn't possibly be the driver, could it?
Lewis Gatt.
Oh, right, there you are, that's the connection. So why not publicise your own club? The Chevette. Oh, quite beautiful. Bye.